So here's a video for the back door. We had to do the same thing. We had to cut the sill plate out and cut the sill plate out over here on both here and here. We'll fix the insulation, but then we protecto wrap this. We also had to cut the deck out, but the deck's gonna get redone anyway. But we'll put a new plate in for the deck and put something back just so we can walk on it. But we have the deck temporarily braced right now. But the door's about to go in, so this will be good. All right, so here's an update for Project Farmhouse day 59, 60, and 61. We got the back door installed too. I went with the same door, just with no side lights. And we had to do the same thing, and there'll be a video before this to show you, that we ripped this out and replaced the sill plate. And then we had to rip apart the deck too, but the good news is, this is getting repaired anyway. This is all gonna go. The deck's a hot mess. So we ripped it out, but we'll put the siding back together. We'll get the brick molding up. And then let me show you what the guys are working on. So the other thing we did was we ran a new electric line here. Remember we showed you last week how there was a dead neutral. So the old wire's in a box, and I marked it old wire, bad neutral. And I secured it inside of a junction box and shoved it back in the wall. So these guys ran a wire down into the basement, across this way, and then across the sidewall downstairs into the basement. And I'll show you that in a minute. Here's the seat top that I got for the granite seat top for the bathroom. And then the other electrical thing that we did was we ripped out all this drywall here. So we put a junction box in. We ran 2 wires down this way and over this way and up. And now the light switches for outside are here now. This is the light switch for the hallway light. And then these are the 2 outside lights. And then this is the light switch for the living room. And then we ran 1 wire over this way. We had to poke a hole here. And we ran this light switch to operate that light there. So now when we open up the door, this will all be drywall. Just haven't closed it up yet, but they got it all done. We're just gonna double check it maybe and make sure everything looks good. So they had to pop a hole over here too to run the wire up into the kitchen. No big deal, they'll fix that next week. And then I'll show you the bathroom. So I finally got all the red guard done, but Butch was here this weekend. So he started laying out tile. So he actually did start the floor, but I still had to finish putting the tape down. There's a mesh fabric that I put down, and I used the Schluter corners. So I got Schluter corners in all the corners. I red guarded it. I put the mesh fabric, and then it's all red guarded. And then I red guarded up this way. I red guarded across. I red guarded down here too, right along the edge. So I'm just gonna let this dry. You can see it's still pink. Pink means it's still wet. It's supposed to turn red. So I'm just gonna let this dry, and I'll put a second coat. I already did that, already did that, already did that. Second coat's done. So I'm just gonna go second coat all the way around here, down, across the whole bench, all around that, and across the curb. And I'm gonna make sure this has a nice second coat on it. It won't take long, maybe an hour. And then I'm not gonna videotape the bathroom upstairs, but the bathroom upstairs, I gotta also touch up the red guard up there, but Butch did the same thing. He started the tile upstairs. We're gonna use the same tile for upstairs and downstairs. So he started getting that done. Let me turn out this light. But I'll show you the basement. So we started cleaning up the basement. But so we just started, it was raining today, so we didn't go outside, but we cleaned up. But again, here you can see all the water stains from where the door was leaking and rolling, the water was rolling down. Now it's bone dry. It's been raining for 2 days and there's no more water here. So I'll probably scrub this with a little trisodium phosphate that I have right there. I'll scrub this a little bit and try to just get it cleaned up. But all that black nastiness is all gone. It looks nice and clean down here. And then they started bagging all the trash, all this shit over there. And then they started cleaning up over here. So next week we'll start getting this stuff out of the basement. But I'll show you the back door too. Same thing. It's not, you can see where the water was leaking in the past. It's bone dry now and there's no more stains up there. All the nastiness is gone. We cut it all out. But it's been raining for 2 days and now it's bone dry. So this is really gonna help clean up the basement and get rid of the humidity. We still have to do the Bilko door though. See all the light coming through? And see the big rust mark right there? There's actually pinholes in this Bilko door. So the Bilko door has to be replaced to keep the water out of here. But it's definitely the next thing on the list. We'll get rid of all this trash. And then you can see here's the electric line they ran. That yellow wire right there, they ran it across. And then they just ran it straight over here. And then they left it for me. I told them, just leave it for me, I'll hook it up. So I'm gonna pull the old wire out, which is that one right there. And I will snake this one into the panel and we'll get the kitchen outlets working again. So I think that's it for the update. This was Project Farmhouse day 59, 60, and 61. And you can see also they did a good job running those wires. Here, let me step up here. So they ran the wires by the door, nice and clean, tucked up onto the sill, onto the rim joist sill plate. And then everything looks good, nice and clean, professional. I like it. So yeah, that's another update for Project Farmhouse day 59, 60, and 61.